60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Let's have a discussion about the state of our education system, just so that we're not poking at them, but just hear me out. I want to talk to the story about a coffee cup. Years ago, there would have been a very good teacher, and young in their age, and they taught the story of a coffee cup, and the coffee cup. Is like the cup itself was described as our mind, and we pour information out of this coffee cup into here, and it's going to fill up, and so we consume the information. Some of it spills over and whatnot, but anyway, so this was a good analogy that people had for a long time, because they said, hey, if your cup's full and you try to add more, it's just going to make a mess everywhere, and you're not going to be able to take any in. But if you always consider your glass half full, you've always got room for more information. And so this was a great lesson for students, and so one year the coffee cup was broken, and so it was removed from the curriculum, from her lesson plan, I should say. And what was replaced, or what was left, was the coffee pot. And so she began into teaching all about coffee, because the old story got old, and so the new story was, hey, with coffee, it's a great drink, it's caffeinated, there's a lot of truth about what happens with coffee, and then she begins to describe about how it gets to it, and through the system, and how people make money off of it, and how we've developed into small cups here that are easily thrown away, and so then the lessons change. And so the only way that we can discover that this lesson's changed is if we visit the class ourselves and say, hey, what happened to the coffee cup? Because otherwise it can get unnoticed that it's actually missing.
You understand the words